Come on. Come on. We love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. Yes, we do, my boy. Get in, Bristol. Get in, West Bromwich Albion, you absolute beauties. Get in. Welcome back to Imagine Not Being Leeds for your big match preview. Leeds versus Millwall tomorrow. Scum. Then. Wow. I didn't think them two would draw today. I really didn't. Great results there. Absolutely buzzing with that. I've been adamant that we're going to be third by the time we kick off tomorrow. We are, in fact, second and only a point behind Sheffield United. So it's well and truly in our hands. A draw would send us top again. I say pressure off, it's still pressure. There's still pressure. They're still right up at our arse out of the book. That's phenomenal that they've pulled some out of bag there. Both at home as well. For them both to drop points at home, that's massive. That's massive. We needed that. We needed after such a disappointing last week. We needed that. We needed one of these sides, at least to drop the ball, and they've both done it. Get in. Get in. Just perk me up that. Absolutely buzzing. And I know this is a Millwall preview, but that's quite raw that I've just seen them goals going, and yeah, buzzing. I'm sure everybody else is in chat. So you know me, I'll get through the chat. We'll do this together. Let's have a look at Tezza. He's in the house as usual. Cheers for being here, mate. Thank you. Smash a like and subscribe, says my mate Danny. Cheers, buddy. Mark Sov, evening, my mate. Danny's banged some links in chat as always on here. Make sure you check these out if you haven't already, please. Wilco White's my mate Sean. Callum Passion for Leeds. And Danny himself. Danny Rumsey, go check them great channels out too. Yes, I was having some technical issues. My camera wasn't working, which is probably not a bad thing considering my boat race, but we managed to get it going at the last minute. My mate Priestley told you it would be positive. No team is guaranteed wins in this league. No, they're not. It's easy when you're feeling a little bit down in dumps, when you've been beaten. At Portsmouth, you've drawn against West Brom. It's easy to look at those two fixtures at home, and no matter what you say, mate, I know anyone could beat anyone on the day, but they look like bankers for me, or one of them did at least. I didn't think I thought West Brom had a chance to get something there, but let's be fair, mate, we can say what we want. We didn't expect them both to drop points tonight. We didn't. We're just lucky they did, really. Don't want to get into a position, do you, where you, like I say, people doing double streams, Joe doing streams and stuff about it. I understand it's they're our rivals and you want to keep tabs on them, but it'd be nice if we didn't have to, wouldn't it? It'd be nice if there were no point, there were no need to do watch-alongs or be refreshing scores like I have today. I don't like doing that. I don't tend to look at other fixtures and results. I ask normally, but this, tonight, I have been like, I got my mate Paul from Wales to text me. I couldn't watch it. I shouldn't feel nervous watching other sides play. It pisses me off, but it is that tight that, yeah, I found myself refreshing a few times today. Hilarious the last few minutes of both. I tell you what, Adam, why don't you compile a little, a nice little clip for us for Late Night Leeds on Friday? Oh, I'm buzzing. Michael got what late shenanigans at Sheffield United v Bristol City. So fill me in chat. I know Parker got a red card. I know they both drew. I didn't watch either at games. I've been chilling with Mrs. watching some TV with her. Couldn't bear to watch and flip through, to be fair. So I'm going to watch the highlights when I come off here. But yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. I seen Bristol goal going at end, sorry, to be fair. I saw that, them equalising against Sheffield United. But yeah, I couldn't have foreseen that. So I'm buzzing. How good was that, says Wilco White? Yeah, Sean. Yes. Burnley complete head loss in there. Yeah, and they've been calm, cool and collected, haven't they, Burnley? Steady as houses, not conceding goals. They picked up the form of late scoring goals, but, started conceding now as well, which happens, doesn't it? Look at Burnley. So good at the back, can't score goals. They've started scoring goals, but they've started conceding. Not masses, but, those clean sheets have conceded, I think, in each of the last 2 games or 2 of the last 3. Something they haven't done all season. But there has been a turn on there as they've started looking more threatening going forward. They've started conceding. So I was there thinking, well, they've started scoring now, we're knackered sort of thing, but just goes to show it's sort of had a negative effect defensively. Here he is. Yes, I'm here, mate. Here's the big man. Good evening, Matt. He says, Gavin, hope you're all right, mate. Hope everyone's having a good start to the week. Hopefully, we're going to have a fucking mint middle of the week. Come 10 o'clock tomorrow, hopefully we're back on top of league, flying high, and hopefully we're top and clear again by 2 points. Evening all, says Darren. Hey, Matty, bro. Hey, up, Michael, my mate. Come on. I'm so happy to be smiling again. I thought I'd be coming on here That's what I expected, but that's proper perked me up that for an absolute fucking hammer in a Millwall tomorrow. Come on. Can't wait. Hiya, Hero. Hope you're all right, mate. Sheffield drop points. Burnley drop points. Handle business tomorrow night. Leeds, no excuses. Yeah, they didn't, mate. There's no excuses at all. No excuses at all, buddy. Should give the lads confidence for tomorrow night, knowing results before. Yeah, man. Was it 2 draws at one, Andy? It was. I say I've not watched them, but you can't. Having a YouTube channel, I've met so many friends, and I've got so many people I speak to now on the daily basis. My phone's just inundated. My phone's it's still going nuts now. Yeah, it's been madness that last half an hour. I can't lie. Paul's one of them. Pressure is on them now. Absolute carnage in both matches at the end. Great, and this is what it is. We're coming down to crunch, aren't we? Pressure moments. You know, they were all sat there bouncing that we got beat by Portsmouth. Joyous that we didn't take all 3 at home at West Brom, and then now we've got our moment. Today we've got our moment where we can laugh at them and say they've dropped a bollock, and they have. You know, when you're at home, don't care who you play. They had West Brom. You know, did Burnley, but they should be beating them. They're at home. They're at home. I don't care. But West Brom, I tell you what, I don't know if they've got to play Sheffield United before the end of the season, but they're an hard team to beat. Fair play. A lot of draw specialists, but fair play. Just make sure we don't do the same tomorrow back on track. So it's got to be, Darren. It's got to be. Like I say, people say no excuse. It's got to be. Evening, guys. What did I say, Matty? No games are easy. No, mate, they're not. But both of them have dropped points, pal. Both of them. Come on. No one thought that'd happen. But yeah, I'm buzzing. Come on, look at that. Mustaches looking all shit as usual, but I'm happy. Leeds, West Brom, game looking good. Yeah, Arthur. Yeah, I mean, you know, you look at it, don't you, at home, and you expect Leeds to get 3 points when we play West Brom, but then they go there and do that. Yeah, do that and do that. I tell you what, does anyone think Burnley will get beat at home this season? Because I've been beat at home, I expect they'll draw some, you know, it'd be crazy. It'd be crazy to think, right? There's a chance, right, that Burnley go unbeaten at Turf Moor this season and still don't go up. It's nuts. It's a nuts promotion race this season. It's bonkers, really. Thought last season were mad, but this is, say what a lot of people say, a lot of twists and turns and stuff before the end of the season. And they're right. You know, they're right. Hopefully it's no more where we're concerned, but yeah, don't know. With the draws tonight, it's made me feel more confident now for tomorrow. Michael, it's got to do, hasn't it? It's got to, of course, mate, 100%. 100%. Have you hit the nail on the head while it was going awry with Leeds? I just didn't see this happening, Andy. I won't lie. I really didn't. It's really nice, isn't it? Because we've got a bit of positive news there. We've got a lift before we kick a ball tomorrow. Like, it's been a rough couple of days, and it has been a rough couple of days. It's been, you know, we're so enthralled in it, aren't we? I'm not saying it's just us Leeds fans, but when you support a club, you know, like we do, everyone in chat, you know, we absolutely adore this club. You know, we think about it all the time. We're up till 11 midnight sometimes that we're talking about it, and you guys listening to it. So we all absolutely fucking love our club, and it's been a rough couple of days, nervous couple of days. You know, I did a predictions table yesterday. I picked both of them to win. So prediction table, you know, it been pretty quick. It's hard to predict in this league, as everyone's saying, but what a lift, and we needed that. Because like I said, it's been a tough 48 hours, really, really has. Portsmouth game was the one we should have won, though. Yeah, of course it was, mate. Of course it was. But then dropping points, yeah, it's really helped us. I know it's one of them, and you look at it and go, yeah, we beat Portsmouth, they drop points today, we're flying then, aren't we? But still, from where we were 2 hours ago, 2.5, 3 hours ago, it's a great feeling that to have gained an advantage without kicking a ball is massive, because I thought they'd be routine wins, I won't lie. Even though I'm feeling so much better after that, just need to avoid the come down tomorrow. Yeah, we do, mate, we do. All kicked off at Burnley and Blunts, 2 red cards, including Parker at Burnley. Don't get me wrong, it worked for Parker, didn't it, up in stands. But yeah, it's great, isn't it? It's great that, you know, for them both to drop points, for Parker to be losing his cool. He was a hot-headed player with Parker. He got stuck in. I remember I quite liked him as a player. I really liked him, to be fair. Charlton, Chelsea, I think Fulham as well. Decent player. Played for England. He was that sort of in middle at Park when he left the foot in, got stuck in. Wasn't technically gifted, but was a bit of a warrior. But as a manager, he's been really calm, cool and collected as Parker. Really, really savvy in his interviews. It's really nice to have heard he's lost his head today. I love that. I absolutely love that. Burnley got a red card too. Parker's red cards will be a touchline ban, but how many games anyone? Well, yeah, I mean, Parker got one for so many yellows, didn't he? Surely for a straight red, it's more than one. Imagine if it's 3 games. Imagine if he's not allowed to maybe even communicate because it's a red. I don't know. If anyone can let me know in chat, that'd be great. West Brom goalkeeper made a big mistake for the Burnley goal. Honestly, this is to keep up with chat on here is mad when it's not even really about tomorrow. It's just going off about tonight. But I don't mind me. I don't mind me at all. Wow, this is class. Egan Riley, 3-match ban, Parker red card as well. Yeah, it's good. Burnley lost their best player due to a red card and their manager. Thank God, Burnley. Sheffield United drew 100%. Yeah, Egan Riley, 3-game ban. Yeah, man, so good. You couldn't have wished for a better night. You know, maybe wishing for them both to lose would have been a stretch too far, but for them both to only come out of a point and see red cards, and it's class that. Hey, Lacey, hope you're all right, love. Let's get back to winning ways tomorrow night. Yeah, we've got to, haven't we? We've got to. No excuses, boys. No excuses. Right, Leeds. Grab the opportunity from tonight, get 6 points this week, Nige. Yeah, it's got to be the aim, on it. It's got to be the aim. So that's massive. That's massive tonight. Okay, right. West Brom have played Sheffield United twice and drawn both, I'm pretty sure. Right, okay, I wasn't sure if they had a still to play. Paul says Sunderland drop points as well. It's a good night. We got much less pressure on us now tomorrow, we believe. Yeah, I mean, pressure-wise, I still think it's massive. I still think they'll feel the pressure tomorrow. I still feel the pressure's as big, if I'm honest. You know, we've dropped out a second. We have to go win tomorrow. I know a point sees us top again, but we're still panic stations as we were, you know, before today, really. So the pressure's still there. They're still right on us tails, but yeah, it's nice to not be sat third, I won't lie. Good Joe. Ooh, look at me. I can grow a mustache, dickhead. We can all do it. Mate, Joe, honestly, I can't really. This is a shocking attempt. It's one of them where I get stick for it every single day, so I'll just leave it for laugh. But I don't need to impress anyone. I'm a happily married man. I don't need to worry about impressing people with my facial hair or lack of, but yeah, I can't grow anything, mate. This is just an awful little tash what most of my mates discovered they could grow at about age 14, many moons ago. But yeah, it's funny. And I heard Farker annoying fans again, wanting Ellen Road faithful to lift the Ellen Road roof off after the 12-1. Yeah, we've got to. Millwall won't be bringing many fans, will they? So I've heard 300 and odd fans. We've just announced that we're selling bottom tier at that corner at West Stand. I know it's a Wednesday night. It's a long way to travel. They beat us twice. Maybe they know what's coming. This is a lift the lads will have needed as well. Evening, Matty lad. Hit some balls at the range now. Leeds United talk. Come on, Duncan. Come on. Buzzing. Yeah, Matt Leeds, up you well, mate. Sheffield United and Burnley both losing their heads while Farker stays calm. Yeah, calm, cool and collected. Joe, mate, I've seen the moustache in my life in the wrong light. That's a slight tinge of ginger. It just hits the light and just goes away. Right. At least there are some lights where you. Nice to see you, Joe Blackburn. Anyway, nice to see you in here. Thank you, mate, for dropping in. What else have we got? No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, Liverpool let me down, did they, mate? Did they? Yeah, you're right. Being 59, couldn't really ask for much more from these results. No, you couldn't. I mean, a double loss would have been nicer, but let's be fair. You know what chat likelihood of that, both at home as well. So we take that. We take that, mate, 100%. Sorry about the caps. It's all right, mate. Shout as much as you want, pal. Shout as much as you want me. I don't give a. I'm buzzing. I'll be shouting my head off tomorrow at top of that East Stand. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that. Yeah, Duncan, I seen stats, mate. Say I didn't watch it live. I was flicking. I was just flicking on and off with just refreshing. But Bristol City had 23 shots against the Blades. They are a decent side. Yeah, they are, mate. They are. Matt is buzzing 4-0 it is. Mark, you know, mate. You know. It's going to be 4-0 tomorrow. I'm going to say 4, but I think I see you could think about it more. Easy. We need Nonto and Ramazani starting as Millwall. Aronson and Solomon are too predictable. Oof, I see. Solomon is predictable, but very rare. Apart from these last few weeks, easy. it's very rare can a player defending him sort of stop him doing what he wants to do. For me, I think you know what he's going to do. He's going to look like going out left. He cuts inside, but he usually honestly, Solomon 9 times out of 10 beats his man every time. When he decides to go, he fucking goes. Aronson, too predictable, but I don't think it'll happen. But what I will say is, if he's going to rest anybody, it's the game to do it. It's midweek. Yeah, at home, there needs to be a couple of rotational positions for me in this game, but I don't know what he'll do. I have the likelihood to think he might put the same side out just to say, go prove yourself after that shit show you did on Sunday. But we'll have to see. 1 match ban for Parker as a minimum. Yeah, of course, Andy. Hope you well, mate. Dilip. Hi, mate. Let's hope the players are really pumped for this game tomorrow and do the business and get the 3 points. We've got to. I don't know how they always play it down, don't the professionals, and say we don't watch other results. A bit like me, but I don't watch other games really. I look at highlights if it's an interesting game. I look at fixtures and scores now and again. Tonight I looked, but players and managers say they don't. Dilip, you can't tell me some at Leeds lads haven't been messaging in WhatsApp groups and that tonight saying, "Ooh, you've seen this." Of course they have. And that is a big lift. It's a massive psychological lift to know you're only climbing from a second. You'll need a point to regain top, as opposed to being third. It's a massive psychological edge you've gained there. You know, in my head, I was looking at Burnley and Sheffield United, knowing we're the better side, but also thinking, how the fuck are they still on our tail after such a good run? You know, looking sort of like invincible to a degree. Like no matter what we do, they're always there, and it's fucking irritating because 17 games unbeaten. Yet, you know, a week where we've slipped up and we're potentially third. You know, obviously it hasn't materialised. We've ended up second, but that's only down to someone else's result. Nothing we could have done. It were out of our hands tonight. We could have been third, so it's been really nice. It's been really nice to see them both slip up today. Really nice. Burnley fans on about overturning the red card for well, they do. That's what people are saying. It will try and overturn it and that, but hopefully it won't happen. Hey up, Skip, my favourite profile picture, Batty, as you know. I have to say that every time you come on, though. I always have to big you up. Hope you well anyway, my friend. Have to take advantage now of their slip-ups. 3 points tomorrow, and it will heat the pressure back on Burnley and Blades. Yeah, 100%. Pressure won't go away for all sides. Yeah, there's still pressure, massive pressure. Yeah, you're right, kid. 391 fans in it. That's the specific amount they are bringing. Very, very poor. Very, very poor. But this is what happens when you're an average side, in an average position, with not much to play for. Mathematically, Millwall can make the playoffs, but let's be fair. It's Millwall. You're probably not going to go down ever. You're probably never going to go up ever. You're just going to be a mediocre, average side in the Championship, which is why they all come for me and go, "Oh, we've beaten you," and all that. And they'll probably do it again tomorrow if it happens. I couldn't give a shit. You are shite as a club. Don't like you. I want to do opposition previews for every game. Could not stomach messaging a Millwall fan. Last time you come Welland Road, it were a disgrace. We underperformed. You beat us. Happy days. Enjoy finishing 14th or whatever. And I won't watch you when I'm a Premier League club next season. It's mad. Mad. Imagine having a 4K camera to zoom in on each and every one of those moustaches in July. Honestly, Joe, you're one of a kind, you buddy. You're one of a kind, my friend. That's class. That's class. Oh, Matty, you must feel like a kid in a sweet shop having the opportunity to have a ticket for a live with your buddies. Mate, it's dangerous me going in a sweet shop, pal. It's me, very, very dangerous me going in a sweet shop. But yeah, I love it, mate. You know me. I go see my best pal, Priestley, who you all know now quite well on here. And I'm buzzing. I'm nervous for tomorrow, don't get me wrong. This has perked me up like you wouldn't believe. I'm buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. It's like Leeds have just won a game. It's been, what a turnaround. But yeah, I'm nervous for tomorrow. I won't lie. Because I'm going to come on here, as you all know, I'm going to be big, I'm going to be bold, I'm going to be brash, I'm going to be cocky, arrogant. With Leeds United, I respect other sides. I do. Genuinely, I do, no matter what people think. I don't respect Millwall. And I know it's not every fan. I know not every fan's coming to Welland Road and being a disgrace. But yeah, I just don't like them. I don't like them at all. Rob Brookie, my man, how you doing, bro? I was watching you on TikTok. My mum looked at my phone and said, "Who's that Peter Kay?" I was laughing. I've had that quite a lot. I get that quite a lot. Garlic bread? Garlic? The bread? Nah, all right. I've got a milk loaf in case. Is your mum just fattest? Is that what it is? Is she just fattest? It's not very nice, actually, on reflection, that is it, Rob? Not very nice at all. I don't mind. Get me in that sweet shop. I think it's going to be harder than we think tomorrow. Leeds 4, Millwall 0. Okay, I'm with you, mate. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It might be harder than we think, but as long as we get 3 points, I don't care. Are you still on about my Tash, Adam? Honestly, I'll have to get a new co-host for late night Leeds who can. Nah, that's not going to happen, is it? Because you do everything really for that show. So, Kate Spencer, changing up a bit. Watch a Liverpool game. Hope they lose, so Rafa gets better chance of the Ballon d'Or. Yeah, it usually happens, that, doesn't it? You know, your Ballon d'Or winner has to not only be the best player, but also win the biggest team accolade normally to sort of get it. But yeah, Emmett says 3-2 Leeds over Mill. I can't do with that, mate. I cannot do with that. We've had tight games now for last 4 games. Even the last 2 wins were nervy as hell, weren't they? And then obviously a 1-1 and a 1-0. So no, thank you. I will definitely take the 3 points on offer, but I can't go through that. I can't. Needs to just be, this season when we've been moaning, saying it's been dead boring, so boring. Give me a boring 3-0 tomorrow, please. Please. Stop walking eggshells, discussing the elephant in the room. Haverpool does matter keep his paws that mustache low. Honestly, right? Until I mentioned it, no one said no about my tash all season. I've shaved off a few times, but now all of a sudden it's all out there now. It's all out there now for everybody to talk about. You could have mentioned it at any point. So was this a week when it is better playing last? No excuses now. Go and do your stuff first. Go. Yeah, I suppose it has been, hasn't it, mate? It has been this time. It's there'll be times, I assume, where we go first and they've got to follow us, and it's a mad one. It can put massive pressure on you, and we definitely felt that at Portsmouth, definitely. But hopefully you'll see tomorrow a bit more freedom in the play, a bit more relaxed. Like I say, it's still pressure. They still need to go and win. They can't drop any points tomorrow. Jesus, they can't afford to, can they? But maybe that has alleviated a little bit of pressure, and hopefully they can come out and play with freedom. I think we will. I think we'll play in front foot tomorrow. I expect Rafael to start. I do think there might be a change or two. Maybe he does take Solomon out. Does he play Joseph? Drop Pedowint at 10. Rest Aronson? I'm not too sure. But it would be nice for him to freshen up a little bit, get some fresh legs in there. Bearing in mind we are playing against Saturday. Early kickoff as well, which is a joke. So yeah, I do think there might be a change or two. Dilip says going third would have put more pressure on the team and Fark. Yeah, 100%, mate. It would. 100%. I'm not even bringing no more Tash comments up, but I'm going to laugh at them anyway. Skip says with our far superior goal difference and we are second makes no sense. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like I say, one bad week and we're looking over our shoulder, aren't we? Then, like I say, dropping down a couple of spaces from one poor week. Cade says they have a disgusting fan base. The banter is going after. Yeah, they are, mate. This is why I don't respect them. They're a hostile club. It's hostile fan base. I like clubs that love their. I love clubs that have fans that absolutely are tribal about their team. Yeah, I love that. I love passion in anything. I don't care if you're playing fucking tiddlywinks. If you're passionate about it, I'm all for it. Honestly, I can find joy in anything if I'm watching someone passionate, someone enjoying it, someone loving it. I don't know what it is. I can be entertained. I can watch it and enjoy it with them. But so when it comes to a fan base, I love a fan base who's tribal for their badge and absolutely love their badge and will travel around the country and give everything. And it's a hostile environment when you go to the Den. That sort of fan base. But don't get me wrong, we've had I think every club has a minority group. We've got them at Leeds. We've had them at Leeds over years. We've had fans embarrass our club. Every club has. Something different about Millwall, though. Something different about Millwall. They go over that line far too many times. It never seems to be one or two. It seems to be, they say a minority, but Ellen Road, it was the majority chanting the chants that were going on not too long ago about at the stadium. It leaves a sour taste. It leaves a very bitter taste. Hence, this feels, personal. I want to batter these more than I want to batter anybody. I despise Millwall more than I despise, the red side of Manchester more than I despise Chelsea. And it's maybe a bit more of a newer found hate, but I just don't like the club. Don't like the club at all, and I'll get stick for this. There could be Millwall fans in here now. There could be Millwall fans in here tonight, tomorrow, whenever. You're not welcome. You're not welcome. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. And let me know if I'm being a bit too overbearing on it. And I'll just tell you I don't care. Ming, Millwall, average and hateful. Yeah, very hateful. Very hateful. Very jealous, I'd say. They are who they are. I don't think they've ever been in top flight or not. I think on my last preview, I said they've been in top flight twice in the whole existence. One season, and then next season they came back down. So one season go up and stable. I think they did all right that first season, years and years ago, and then second season were a relegation battle, ending in relegation, and they've been stuck in between the second and third tier ever since. You Google them, that's what they're known for, bouncing between the second and third tier of English football. So it's probably jealousy more than anything on their part. They're just not a nice fan base for me. I know it's not every single one of us. I know that before anyone says that. Michael got out of the 3 teams now in contention for promotion. I feel we are the only team that could hold our own and not drop back down, especially the projected investment head. Yeah, Michael, I agree. I think Sheffield United and Burnley are prepped for relegation for me if they go up, and have the players who are just in that middle ground of not Premier League players, but top end Championship players. People like Ashley Barnes, just a shit house. It might help you out in certain games at this level. He's not a Premier League player anymore. If he ever was, that is. They just look stacked with Championship quality, which I'll always see him somewhere near the top. I just don't think it's Premier League quality, and I think we've got a Premier League base to build on to establish yourself. I think we've got. Don't get me wrong; it's hard to say after Portsmouth, hard to say after West Brom. It's been a rough week, but as a collective, as a whole, the 34 games prior to that have been brilliant. Over 36 games, we've had a good season. We have, but I can't shake the feeling of why we aren't beyond that. I've had Easy message me today, and replied to me. I commented on one of my videos earlier, and it's when you look at the managers, how good we've played, as a side stacked with quality, and you look at it and go, why are we still not clear? Why are we still so close? Why are we now second as opposed to being cleared in first? And is that Farker? There's a lot of bits to it where you think maybe we should be, a lot clearer than what we've been. But ultimately, we win tomorrow, and after 37 games, we are top and clear by 2, so it's still in our hands, and I'll still back the boys to come good. But it's mad what a difference they can make in it. It's mad what it's mad. Rafa 2 goals and assist tonight. Ming is just a cheat code, isn't it? Mark ranking at Matty, I take a fluky blunt style 1-0. Yeah, well, to be fair, sometimes they're wins you need out there. Sometimes they're the wins that we don't get. So I ain't going to disagree with you, but I'm going to be in stadium, mate, and I just aren't going to be able to cope with that. Matty, don't shave till we get promoted, lad. I sort of haven't. I haven't had a shave for probably about 4 or 5 weeks. It's crazy poor growth, that, for that length of time. Would like a ref by players by the rules. I would too, Richard, 100%. Kate Spencer, have you seen about Calv joining back? I think he will struggle to get over Tanaka and Ampadu, but I will take him. Let fight for his starting position. Yeah, I did a video on it earlier, mate. Just a small little clip. I like him. It's romantic story. I love the guy, actually. He's mint guy. I think it's the best move available or possible that he could ever get. I think the best Calvin from now to the end of his career will only be found at Leeds United. But I think it's a better move for Calvin than it is for Leeds United. It's a gamble for Leeds. It's a great move for Calvin. If he comes back to Leeds and doesn't regain his form, he's still at home. If he comes back and he regains his form, it's a fairy tale, isn't it? For us, it's a gamble. It's 20 million. Even if he halves his wages at 75 grand a week, say now, it's still a lot to outlay for a player that, even when he was at Leeds, was still injured. I don't know. I'm on the fence. If he comes, I'll be buzzing. I'll be happy. It'll be nice seeing him out shirt up. It'll be nice to wear his interview. I love him. He's such a nice guy. There's no one as humble as Calvin, I don't think, in football these days. He's a rare breed, and I love that. And I will back him. But also, if we don't go get him, I'm going to be cool with that too. I really don't know how I feel about it. Mate, would you start Aronson, mate? Yeah, I would, mate. Yeah, I would. And I am a massive Aronson fan, as you know, but I probably would because it was what I don't think it's the game to put Nonto in 10 or Ramazani in 10. I think they can all play in 10. I do. Solomon, Ramazani, Nonto, all of them bar James can play in that 10 for me. But I just don't see him doing it. So what's point, So yeah, probably, push him Wednesday, let him play Saturday, and then they've got 2 weeks to recover, and then he can go again for the next 8 games and flog him against the end of the season because he hasn't really got another option, mate. Clubs with positivity to bring around themselves over seeking to being negativity to others. 100%, mate. Agree. What do you think about the KP rumours in the summer? Not for me now. He doesn't get ahead of... Yeah, he don't get ahead of Tanaka or Ampadu for me either, pal. Well, definitely not ahead of Tanaka. Ampadu, it'll be interesting to see, mate. Be interesting to see. So I've said my piece on him. Yeah, I'm cool either way. I do think we'll be looking in that position because I think Gruev, is he guaranteed to stay? I'm not sure. I like Gruev. Maybe they'll move him on. Maybe they'll do it with Kamara and move him on and try and get a bit of money from him because people want Gruev. There were rumours last season that Dortmund wanted Gruev, which seemed wild, but they were there. And I do think we won't sign Rothwell, so there's going to be 1 or 2 midfielders needed in there. So if it's available, it probably will get done. Got hospitality for me and my lad from Millwall. Kinball's in. Quality, man. Quality. Yeah, have a good one, mate. Nice food as well. That's all I was bothered about, me. Hey, Matt, you ever done? I thought about doing rhinos or rugby streams or podcasts. Hey, Michael. Years ago, if you'd have asked me, I'd have probably done that over this, but there's more of a market for it there in terms of there's hardly anyone doing it. I think there's one called the Lot Pod, only one on here. There's a lot of people doing this, but best thing about this space is, we're all friends as well and we all talk, and I'd be a bit of a lone soldier if in that space. And if I'm honest, I haven't got the passion for Leeds Rhinos as I have for Leeds United. I really haven't. I've been asked this before, and I don't have the time to do both. So as easy as it would be to probably get seen more out there in the Leeds, I know it's a smaller pool, like there isn't as many fans and stuff, but there ain't no one doing it really. So it'd be like sort of me and one more, I think, unless anyone knows how I don't. But yeah, I just don't like the sport as much as I used to. The sport's sort of a bit of a dying sport for me. I don't enjoy the game as much as I used to. So yeah, I can't do that. 31 likes, 58 watching. I'm 5 minutes behind as I always am on chat, Danny says. But yeah, please stick a like on here. 33 minutes in and I've not asked you, I don't think, to subscribe yet. So if anyone new in here, which I think there is, please subscribe, please like. That'd be much appreciated. I'm on here quite a lot. I've got a busy week. I'm off to the game tomorrow. I'll have a vlog out on Thursday with my player ratings as well on Thursday, a live player ratings. Anyone that checked my player ratings out from West Brom, I would tell you, from Portsmouth, I tell you to go watch it. But it's no fucking point. It was a shit game. But tune in for the ones on Thursday from Millwall game because I think they're going to be better. Perfect, by the way. Sheffield United and Burnley go up with us because they're comfortable to take 20th and 19th spots. Yeah, true, mate. If did Coventry lose tonight? I saw them 2-0 down. Yeah, if Sunderland went up, I'd fancy them to give it a go because they feel like the building. I think if Sheffield United and Burnley come up, which I think they do. I think they are the bottom 2 spots. Similar, there's only 1 spot left, and I am backing Leeds to have it. To be honest, really not. Coming from South London, I don't think I could take a 3rd loss to Millwall in one season. I do have a good mate who's Millwall, but he's a decent. Yeah, well, obviously, Duncan, there's going to be some decent lads. They are. I shouldn't really tarnish them with saying brush, but obviously, I have to know there'll be decent fans there. Of course, I will, but they are notoriously just not nice fans. They're not. We get tarnished with that brush as Leeds fans, and that's a load of bollocks. We're a great family orientated club. We really are. With a few idiots like everybody, but I just think there's more than a few there, mate. Paul for Leeds. As a good gesture for being a good mate, I bought you a tour of the den. No need to thank me. Enjoy. Nah, you're all right, buddy. You're all right, mate. Class that. Matty, we will need different tash ticks to beat them tomorrow. We will, Stephen. Yeah, we'll need different tash ticks. Indeed, we will. Yeah, he needs to mix it up. He needs to do something different. Alex Neil's no mug at this level. He really isn't. So he needs to come up with something different. I don't know what it is. I mean, to lose to them both times 1-0, like not even score against Millwall in 180 minutes of football is just absurd, isn't it? When you think about it, it's absolutely absurd. Yeah, we do, mate. We do deserve a few pens. Won't get one though. Thanks, mate. I agree on KP. Big risk for us. Yeah, it is, mate. It's a massive risk on us. What I always say though as well, so it's not my money. I don't really care if 49ers go for him, Sean. I'll back him because they normally make the right decision. So I'll back that they've done the due diligence on his medical. The money's right. They can afford it, but it's a massive chunk of change to take out of a pot that, you know, it might be a big pot. Maybe they want to go spend 150 million and maybe 20 million don't matter. I don't know, but it's not my money. So I asked what to spend, really. It's just when you look at him as a profile of a player, I don't know if we even need that profile. With Ampadu, with Gruev, with Tanaka, they can all do that style of play anyway. If anything, you're probably going to lose Rothwell. You need someone who's going to get the ball and drive through the lines, and that ain't Phillips for me. That ain't Phillips. Easy. I know we've got the best squad, but we haven't got the best manager because Wilder and Parker are doing better with less. I like Farker. You know the season. We've said this all season. We've gone against each other all season. This, but it's a decent point. Are Wilder and Parker doing better with less? You'd have to say yeah. To be fair, I've never really looked at it like that, but yeah, you'd have to say yeah. But then again, if we win tomorrow, easy. We go 2 points clear of Sheffield United. All play the same game, so they're not doing better than Farker because we'd be above them after the same amount of games. But I get it's really close, and we have better players. I would say, we all would say. So whether they're doing better or not, they're doing as good as. I would have to agree on that. Hopefully, a win next 2 and Wednesday do Sheffield United, Burnley draw, Swansea will be a great week. Yeah, 100%. It's took a nice turn on it midweek. I hope Rothwell doesn't get dropped again. Maybe once or twice in the next 10 games, but Rothwell needs to play the rest of the season. He has an urgency going forward. Yeah, Katie does. It tends to be he plays at home, Gruev plays away. I do think there maybe has to be a bit of a change up in terms of in playing just every game. You know, it doesn't. Just he's not as defensive as Gruev. Don't mean he don't get stuck in. It's all over his Rothwell. He doesn't stop moving. He doesn't stop moving. He can do it all. So I don't think we don't need to play as Leeds United, a defensive double pivot. We don't need to do that. We've seen, you know, Rothwell and Tanaka can play perfectly well together. The problem is, as I've stated before, 5 away games. We struggled, not without Gruev, we struggle without Ampadu in away games, in tight, physical away games, which we've got them coming up. We've seen Rothwell and Tanaka play brilliant together. We've also seen them struggle in certain away games, you know, when we haven't come away with 3 points. So that is a worry. But yeah, I would stick with Rothwell, and I'm a Gruev fan. But the last couple of games he's been off it. Prior to that, Rothwell's been on it, coming off a bench and doing quite well in games and winning us points with his assists and stuff, and his set pieces are brilliant. I would stick with Rothwell, mate. I would. I think KP is done. Yeah. I think the only way he's not done is if he comes back to Leeds. Because I think at Leeds will be the best he can do, but is it still good enough? Is it still good enough for us Leeds fans? I'm not sure. Punk Chef mate. Good luck, mate. Sheffield United dropping points out. Yeah, it does. Punk Chef 41. I've had him on my channel before. Sheffield Wednesday fan. Really good guy. Really good guy. I would ask you all to go subscribe to his channel as he does whenever I drop a comment on his, and I don't think anyone does, and I don't think anyone will, so I won't bother. But really good guy. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you and family and kids are well. And yeah, did you win today? I saw you were 2-0 down. You come back to 3-2. Did you win? Have you still got hopes of a playoff push, buddy? I want KP back 1,000,000%. He gives us all better than signing. Yeah, he's miles better than Rocker and McKenzie, mate. McKennie, 100%. 100%. Easy. I don't see Ampadu as captain in the Premier League because I don't believe Farker will be here. I do, mate. I do. Our 2 main protagonists, Connor and KJ, have spoken about Calvin. They don't want Leeds known as Sentiment FC. It wouldn't be Sentiment. Yeah, well, I don't think it'd be Sentiment. It's a romantic story if we bring him back. But if they bring him back, for me, they will not bring him back because it's KP. Maybe a tinge of that, but they'll bring him back only if he's a capable player. They're not going to bring him back just because it's KP. They're not. That might be part of the story. You know, get promoted and bring, you know, they tried to get Bielsa back when they first fully took over. So maybe there is a little bit of, you know, maybe the fans want this. But if they look online today, after it's sort of a broken in for him, they'll see that it's proper 50-50 split. Like, all the fans won't be delighted to bring him back. I've seen some people say, I don't want him back for leaving. Like, don't like him. Don't want him. He's a Judas and all this. I've heard all this stuff. I'm not too sure that's the case for most, but it is a 50-50 split, mainly because of injuries and fitness worries. But But yeah, I do think if they bring him back, it's because I think he's a talent and he can make a difference. Make it interesting. If we win tomorrow, shave your tash. Yeah, we're going to win anyway. Don't need to shave no tash. Don't need to shave no tash. Don't need to shave any tash, mate. We're going to win tomorrow anyway. Don't need to make that bet. Let's up Tanaka turns up. He's key for second balls and good man in the midfield. Yeah, he is. Surely he can't be bad again, mate. Surely he can't be bad again. Surely. Michael got look at the players though that Farker has improved from the last year and last year. Firpo, James Rutter last year, Pirlo. Yeah, I have to agree with that, mate. Firpo, James, 100%. And with a year with Pirlo, he's helped him adapt his game. And Pirlo now is a much better player 12 months on than what he was. Rutter, 1,000,000%. Like Bambi on ice looked shite. I know it's a level dropper coming down to this level from where we were before. Can he do it on step up? We'll see. But yeah, I would definitely agree that Firpo and James, especially have definitely benefited from playing under Farker. 100%. We'll know in the first 15 minutes what Leeds turn up tomorrow night. Yeah, we will, mate. We will. There's my mate Punk Chef's link if anyone wants to go check him out. Yeah, there he is. 3-2 win, 50 points. I will just go with the floor now and see what happens. Family all good, just happy for the win tonight, and we just go with the floor now. Yeah, now you've got a decent manager. I prefer your side of Sheffield to the red side, I won't lie. But yeah, you're a good guy, great content. Keep smashing it out, mate, and I'm glad you're all well. Like I say, whatever happens, pal, for you guys. Just keep going. 9 games left, see where you end up. But thanks for dropping in, my friend. Really appreciate that, buddy. Even though a bit late tonight, it's all right, Top Banana. We're in a good mood out with my friend. We're in a good mood. Nige, if we do get up, Farker is a manager. Is Farker the man to manage us in the Prem? For first season, yeah. Yeah. Do I think he's good enough? I don't know. You give him a crack for me. You give him a crack for me, mate, and we'll see. I think he's good enough to keep us up. I do. And then after that, maybe his job's done. Keep us up and your job's done, maybe. Then you've maybe got to kick on with someone else. Who knows? Got to give him crap, though. I'm off to bed, up early in the morning, work tomorrow. Cheers, Sean. Thank you, mate. I don't believe there's anything to the Phillips. Do you not, Aina? Do you not, mate? Maybe not. Maybe not. Be interested to see. Want to see Solomon driving at defenders. Come on, boys. Surely it's time to drop Harrison, just not contributing offensively. I agree. I've called for it most of this season. Maybe it's time for a change. Hasn't happened. It's probably now more evident than it has been all season. It's massive now when you look at it in his form. 1 goal, I think, in 12 or 13 games, no assists. In a side that does nothing but create chances. He should have better stats than that. Does Farker really improve players? I think natural progression. He's not a Bielsa. I don't know, mate. I would say, you say natural progression, I would definitely say, in my opinion, Firpo and Dan James have got better. They're not young kids. You know, it's not like the 21, 22-year-old, and they're not old by any stretch, but the late 20s, mid to late 20s, I would say he's improved them. I would. But what do I know? He'll be sacked within his first 10 games. Maybe, Jim, but we don't want that, do we? We don't want that because it means we're playing shite. Josh, hey, the brother-in-law's in. Hope you're well, my friend. I spend an uncomfortable amount of time with your face on my screen. I think it's the Tash again, mate. The Tash again. You flip between porn and Imagine Not Being Leeds. Porn. Oh, porn Tash. Porn. Oh, porn Tash. Other than sentiment, it makes no sense to sign Phillips. Yeah, mate. I think obviously it's got sentiment involved. It's a romantic transfer if it happens. But if they sign him, it's not just sentiment for me. They don't just spend 20 million on a player because they think, oh, let's bring him home. If they sign him, they believe he's good enough to play in our midfield in Premier League. It's got to be, Jamie. It's got to be. They're not daft. They're not daft. The sentiment there, but he's got to be good enough. He's got to be fit enough. You don't spend 20 million on someone's not going to play. You don't. It's a risk. Some of these people at the top of the tree don't mind risk. Sometimes you've got more money from taking risks. Sometimes the only way you make anywhere in business is by taking risks, isn't it? So maybe that's a risk they'll take. Sentiment involved, but not all sentiment for me. Can't be. Don't need to say it, but if you're at the match tomorrow, roll them boys on me. I'm there, mate. I'm there, buddy. Do not shave it off. The old school bullseye contestant look as strong, my bro. Cheers, Anton. I love that. look what you could have won. Speedboat, take it away. Take it away. Yeah, you have got to take it to account and drop down to level 2, mate. You have, yeah. So you can't really gauge it fully, can you? They have dropped down to level 100%. I'm going now. Work tomorrow. Come on, Leeds, beat Millwall off on the pitch. Hope we thrive under this pressure. We're not far off this promotion. 6 wins, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Jamie, yeah, agree. It's just my view. It makes no sense. Judge's performances over recent season. He can't get in the Ipswich side week in, week out. Yeah, for me, the player he was, Jamie, for him to be worth Leeds really signing as a Premier League outfit, he should be the best player in the Ipswich squad. You know, he should be one of the best players in the Ipswich team. That's a worry because I think he's fit now. He's playing, but he doesn't play every game, does he, for Ipswich, which is a worry. He should stand out of that for Ipswich, and they've got some all right players. There'll be a decent Championship side with Ipswich when they come down if they keep the majority. I know some might leave Delap, etc., but they'll probably be a half decent side, probably a top, pushing autos. I would think next season, but still Calvin Phillips, the Calvin Phillips we want and we want to see, has to be Ipswich's best player. Because if he isn't Ipswich's best player, why are we signing him? Do you know what I mean? So that's where I sort of sit on it. But I believe he needs Leeds United to get to that level. He needs Leeds United more than we need Calvin Phillips. But that doesn't mean it won't work if he comes. It's just a gamble. And because it's not my money, I'm not asked. That's why I'm on fence. Splinters right up my ass, mate. Jamie, don't think the squad will be the same. 49ers will invest. Yeah, they will invest, yeah. Yes, fully agree with you. Bang on. Cheers, mate. I don't get much right, so I'll take that one. Shave my tash off today. First time in 40 years. Give over, top man. You shaved today for the first time in 40 years. Whoa. This tash game is massive on here today. We all knew Portsmouth would inform. Farkas should have prepared the team. The fact he didn't is a major concern, 100%. Yeah, 100%, mate. But the players also didn't turn up on the day. I feel like the Portsmouth game, we felt like we were going to win that before we kicked the ball. We went into that with the wrong mentality. I've done a video on mentality. We have to be mentality monsters from now to end of the season because the quality has always been there this season. They were there last season. This mentality that can let us side down notoriously has done over years. Tom Fellows would be a good sign, especially if West Brom don't go. I do like Tom Fellows. Can't believe he started on bench when we played him. Crazy. If he gets us promotion, Farkas must be back properly to give him a fair crack. Never stood a chance at Norwich. I agree. You're like if Peter Kay hit puberty. Fishy pie, bad move, bringing old players back. It never works. Yeah, very rare does it ever come off, mate. Yeah, I was thinking that when I seen it today. You don't tend to go back, do you? You don't tend to go back. We won't be signing any Championship players in the summer. We want much better than that. Yeah, I don't think we do dip into Championship, pal. I don't. The last time he shaved it off, he got 2 in a bed. Oh, that's class. Love that. Anyways, this is supposed to be, you know what my chats and my streams are all like. It doesn't matter what the title, we never, ever follow the title. But I am going to bring up some Millwall stats just to make it look like I actually had a plan for this stream before it just goes off on a tangent, as it always does. Would you go back to your ex? Well, the brother-in-law's in, so I won't go into too much detail, but yeah, I am married to my first love, who I met when I was 13 years old. Playing rugby, 13-year-old. She was 13-year-old too at the time, don't get me wrong. 6 months dating, going out 6 months. I don't know when your kids like. Went and lived his life separately. Never met each other again. Bumped in each other a night out 6.5 years ago. Married, twin boys. Rest is history, really. So yeah, went back to an ex, but I don't know if you can class it as an ex when you're 13, but I did because she was my first love. First kiss, first love and all that. Sorry, Josh, if you're still on here, mate. So I did go back to my first love and I'm a happily married man now. So it does work, Rob. Maybe that can be our Calvin. Maybe Calvin can do it too. But yeah, just wanted to have a quick look at their form. I've not looked at this yet. Don't really care on Millwall. I think we're going to hammer them 4-0, but let's have a little look at the form. So the last 2 away games, they beat Watford 2-1, they beat Derby 1-0, but lost at home to Bristol. But we've seen tonight Bristol and no mugs. Can't read much into that one, really. That one's massive. Look at that Plymouth Argyle one. 4 weeks ago. Plymouth Argyle battered them 5-1. That's mental, that. Mental. What I will say in the games that Millwall win, 1-0. They beat us 1-0 twice. To get in front, they can be hard to come back to, but they're just such an look at that. So average. Look at that. They beat us at home on 6th of November. And then look at run. Draw. 3 losses on bounce, and they beat Millwall. Sorry, Millwall beat Millwall. Millwall beat Blackburn 1-0. Then look at the form again. Lost, draw. Then they went on a crazy run there, won 3 on a bounce. But look at the sides they play: Luton, Portsmouth, Queen's Park Rangers, all poor sides. Then they go and get beat by Plymouth. I mean, that's a decent run, that. But then they go get smashed by Plymouth. They're just so average. What I did look earlier were the players, the top goal scorer. I went on about this last time. It made me look a bit of a fool because of beat us. But like, I can't give a side much credit when the top goal scorer is Duncan Watmore on 5. Most assists, everyone goes on about his Femi Aziz. Played well against us in Cup, he did. Femi Aziz on 5. George Honeyman on 3. Watmore, 5 goals. Like, come on now. Like that's just poor. That's just so poor. Millwall 22nd on goals scored. 36 goals in 36 games. They've won 12, they've drawn 12, they've lost 12. They're very, very average, which is why they're 12th. They're still going to think they've got aspiration of playoffs, so because they're only 7 points off. But let's be fair, they're still going to be 7 points off tomorrow, aren't they? Yeah, well clear of relegation. They just end up in that position where they're just mid-table every year at best. They'll have a relegation fight, then they'll get mid-table. Have a relegation fight, then get mid-table. That's it, really. I had to just look like I cared, although I don't really massively. I had to look like I give a shit. But yeah, they'll come for me if they draw. If they beat us or get a point, they'll come for me because I just don't rate them. But yeah. I honestly think mindset will be there tomorrow. It was never a case of lack of skill. It's belief that they have in themselves. They will be raring to go tomorrow. Yeah, I hope so, Paul. I hope so. I used to be like Grizzly Adams. They nearly goal. If not, I can see it being a struggle. Hope I'm wrong. Yeah, I mean, we said that for West Brom game, and we got an early goal, and it still didn't matter. So yeah, she played rugby. Respect. Yeah, my missus, mate, she's a massive rugby fan. See, I love rugby as well, but she loves rugby. She puts up with football for me, but she loves the rugby. She used to play rugby. She's got coaching badges. She went to Buxton University, did really well there. I think she played rugby for England. Coached a university side many moons ago. We're not that old, late 30s now, but yeah, she loves it. Is there a game tomorrow? Oh, is there a top banana? I wonder. Smash a like, gang. MOT. Cheers, Anton. Yeah, please smash a like. Please subscribe. It means a lot. The channel's done really well since I started 5 months ago, so please keep it going. Rob Brookie, wow, Matty, that's class story. Happy for you, mate. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, it's good, man. It's good. Happily married. Danny Rumsey's channel. Fed up with food and fag business. Yeah. Danny Rumsey's channel. Please check out my mate Danny's channel. Please check out Passion for Leeds, my mate Callum's channel. And my good friend Sean at Wilco Whites. If you don't mind anybody in the chat who hasn't subscribed to them, please give them a smash. Please go check out these good content creators and great lads. We are going to batter the bag of. I hope so, Ming. I do. Millwall, very good defence. If they get a goal, we are buggered. When they go up a goal, Richard, they're hard to break down. They are defensively quite poor. Conceded 5 against Plymouth away from home. They did, but when they score first, very switched on, well organised. Alex Neil is a really experienced Championship manager. I always say it's such a cliche. We always say it. Leeds at Ellen Road, it's an FA Cup final for every fucker that comes to Ellen Road. So expect them to up their levels. They've got battered 5-1 at Plymouth. They probably won't get battered 5-1 at Ellen Road. Be 6-0. I did say 5. I'm putting that bet. I feel it too. I think 4, Rob. But yeah, I base it on the fact that we're going to get a lift from tonight at boys. They're going to be pissed with how they're performing at Portsmouth. You've got to see a reaction. We should see a reaction. And if Leeds turn up, don't matter who we play against, we will batter them. And I think that happens tomorrow. We need to be up for tomorrow after that. Yeah, you've got to be, mate. If you can't get up for this game tomorrow, what are you in sport for? What are you playing for Leeds United for? You know what I mean? A lot of hate playing Millwall, but regardless of who we're playing tomorrow, it doesn't matter who we're playing. Don't matter who we're playing. Don't matter if you're playing your best bloody mates, does it? The lift you've got to get from seeing your promotion rivals struggle today to get maximum points, you've got to go do it. You've got to go do it. Yeah, Rafinha with 2 goals tonight. The lad's on the fire. He used to play for us, Matty. Remember that? Good times. We didn't think it could get any better, but look at us now, on and on. Yeah, I love that, Mark. On and on and on. All we had on Sunday was it didn't go in the net. I'll go in tomorrow. 1 sec. Whoa. I'm going to... promised one of my mates that he could come on here tonight for a quick chat before I end it for the last 15-20 minutes. Just send him link over now. You might all know him, you might all not. All love from Jack City crew fella. Cheers, mate. I love Jack. Been on his show. Not on his show. I've been on Joe's show with him a few times. I love him. I love his music as well, Ming. Have you listened to his music? Jack City's so good. I love his Spotify. My YouTube, there you go, Paul. Yeah, please check out Paul for Leeds. He's a Welsh Leeds fan, such a good guy. I speak to him every day, good friend of mine now. So funny. His TikTok's even funnier. Such a funny guy. Watch his TikTok today, and they were talking about stood at a urinal. Yeah, with an old man outside him, a little bit of eye gazing going on. Well, not eye gazing, but gazing. So yeah, go check him out. His class. Oh, Dirty Leeds. Hey up, mate. Big results for us tonight elsewhere, 100%. Love this chat. Late night chat. Amazing channel. Please show your support. Cheers, Rob. Massive support on the channel, mate. It means a lot, buddy. You're always in. You're always giving me support. Fucking love you, Rob, man. Top guy. And if you ever got Ellen Road and I'm there, let me know and I'll buy you a pint. So who's going to get us the 4 goals? Dan James 2. Pino. Solomon. Great results today. It is, my mate. It is. Love this channel. My favourite channel. You're just saying that, Callum. You're just saying that, mate. You don't really mean it. Rafinha is Leeds, he is. Night, Danny. All Leeds that way. Night, Danny, indeed. Good night, Danny boy. Thanks for dropping in. Danny boy.
No problem. And a lot of Leeds fans are going to hate me because I don't think we win tomorrow.
Oh, say that again, buddy. Sorry.
A lot of these fans are going to hate me. I don't think we win tomorrow.
I had to bring him on for a little bit of dark to the light. I wanted to get an opinion of a Leeds fan that's really expecting Millwall to come and mix it up. Not going to happen, mate. Not going to happen.
Right, Matty, look at this, right? We played Sunderland, didn't play well, we won. We played Sheffield United, didn't play well, we won. We didn't play well against West Brom, we drew. We got battered on Sunday against Portsmouth. Got beat.
Battered on Sunday? We got battered?
Yeah, they battered us all. They were the better team.
Yeah, not bad.
They were the better team. And for me, tomorrow, it'll go to about 85 minutes. They'll get a corner and Cooper will score it. Game over.
Nah, that's too precise, mate. That ain't happening.
And that Femi Aziz isn't fit tomorrow, so he won't be playing.
Even better, because he's got 5 assists. I don't know if you knew, mate. So I was shitting.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've got a stat for you as well. So the 2 managers have played each other 7 times.
All right.
Their managers beat Farker 3 times. It's been a draw 2 times, and Farker's only won 2 against him.
3 all tomorrow, Danny.
No, 1-0. 1-0 to them tomorrow. I've said it on my live as well, which you might have watched, Matty. I've said it on my live. You know what I mean? It's there to see.
Nah, I know you get something. So we don't hate you, Danny. We just disagree with you. I'm going to bring him up, Danny.
Good, let him.
Danny, don't you watch the game with your eyes? 2-0 Leeds. Yeah, Danny.
Yeah, I do watch the game. I do watch the game. I do watch the game with my eyes. That's why when Matty were putting half of them scores in and people were thinking, I'm thinking a lot of people have watched the game with their eyes because a lot of them scores were high.
Mate, but I was doing my rating show yesterday and I gave Aronson a 5, but 5's bad. It just don't need to be a 2. 5's bad, mate.
For me, a 5 is average. Yeah, 7 and 8 is excellent. Nobody's going to get a 9 or 10. So 7 and 8 for me is excellent. 5's average. 4's bad and down.
What would you give my YouTube channel, Danny?
Yours, 9.5.
Nah, we'll set that. You can't give me perfect. Is it the Tash? Is that why I got 0.5 off?
Yeah, look, Matty, Whatever you do, don't step out and win tomorrow, will you?
I'll lose it, mate. I don't. I've got to tape it down. Look, Danny, mate, there's no way, right?
Rob, I'll come back tomorrow. Look, I want Leeds to beat Millwall, right? I do want Leeds to beat Millwall, but I've just got a feeling it's not going to happen. I think we get 1 point out of these next 2 remaining games.
What? So you think out of these next 2, we lose tomorrow, we draw against QPR?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, mate. Nah. Danny, you will feel great when you are wrong. You will feel great tomorrow when you're wrong.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I've just got that feeling.
Nah. Based on what though? Based on the fact they beat us twice. Based on the fact that we've lost against Portsmouth.
Look, they beat us twice, right? We didn't play well against Portsmouth. I said it'd be a 1-1 draw, which I was almost nearly right. 1-0 to them.
So why won't there be a reaction from Leeds then?
I don't think there will. I think half the players are too tired, mate. I don't think that there'll be any changes tomorrow either. I think he's going to start with the same team and say, right, go out there and prove it.
But are you saying that team though? Bearing in mind, mate, that we lost that cup game to when we had 10 changes. It was mass different side, right? All them players that came in, decent players, but they were out of form. But this team has only been out of form 1 week, really, mate, in the last 3 months.
That team that we put out in the cup should have beaten Millwall.
Oh yeah, I agree. It was good enough to, but too many changes. If we keep the same team that played against Portsmouth, surely we're throwing baby out of bathwater saying they're going to fucking lose every game they play now.
I'm not saying they're going to lose every game.
You think they'll only get 1 point out of the next 2 games? That's wild, mate. It's a wild take.
It's not a wild take.
It is, mate.
It isn't.
We're not, mate. We've just
right. Hang on a minute. If it's a wild take, you thought these 2 teams were going to win tonight.
But that's not a wild take, though. That they'll win.
It is a wild take because I thought they'd draw. I didn't think that neither of them would win.
Yeah, but it's not a wild take to think second and third would both win their games at home. But to say Leeds United, who are currently second and have only lost 4 all season, and have got all these great players for this division, are only going to get 1 point out of Millwall.
Right.
And
great players. You're saying great players. How many of these would you take to the Premiership with you?
Well, as a squad, I think they all need to go, and then you add to it. If I'm honest, it's a small squad. For
me, there's 3, 4 at the most that'll hack it in the Prem.
Maybe it's first teamers. Maybe 5 or 6 first teamers.
No.
For me, you go up, you lose a couple, you will. You lose 3 or 4, you will, and then we probably need to sign 6 or 7.
For me, if we get, I'd say 3, but 4 if we can sign. If we can sign Solomon, he's the 4th one. For me, Ramazani will do it, Tanaka will do it, and Pascal will do it. Rest of them, I don't think, has got a chance. And everybody calling for a new goalkeeper. Mez will be our goalkeeper next season.
That's a wild take, but I actually believe you on that one. I could see that happening. It shouldn't happen, and I know you don't think it should, but I could see that happening 100%. But anyway.
And everybody calling for Bamford to go, he'll see out his thing. He won't be going anywhere till his contract ends, and I can actually see him extending it by a year.
Shut up, Danny, mate.
No. Yeah, shall I tell you why? Because I think Joseph will be out on loan.
Nah, mate, that ain't happening. Mate, Joseph might go on loan. Yeah, I expect he will go out on loan, but we'll bring in a striker or 2. There's no way. Would you not have Rodon or Bogle, Danny?
Nope.
No, mate, honestly, Danny, yeah, you know I love you, right? We speak off air, right? But you are wild at times, Danny, lads.
Rodon's played 20 minutes in the Premiership. We don't know if he can hack it. Bogle played in the Premiership with Sheffield United, couldn't hack it.
Yeah, mate, but that don't mean they can never hack it.
I don't even think Ampadu will hack it in Premiership. How's that for you?
Who, Ampadu?
Yeah.
Mate, I think just because you want to act it for an odd season.
No, I'm not going by Ampadu because he is odd season. He slows the ball down too much, and it's too quick in the Premiership. The players will be on him quicker than he can think about it.
Yeah, well, but I don't know. We'll have to see next season. I don't like really talking about next season because we don't know, mate. We'll have to see when we get there, yeah? Grim Reaper, you're being called in here, mate.
Yeah, I've been called worse dirty Leeds. Don't worry about that. So bringing it back to tomorrow, yeah.
average players at Millwall. You know our team's better. Is it a mentality thing?
I've said all season it's mentality. You know that. I've spoke to you about it. I said it's down to mentality.
Do you think them beating us twice gives them the advantage in that mental battle tomorrow?
Yeah.
What about the fact they're only bringing 391 fans over? Does that affect all in your head?
For me, no.
Honestly, mate, I don't foresee how a side as poor as Millwall can beat us 3 times. You still think we'll go up in autos, don't you? Think we'll finish second? You've said all season we'll go up in second on last day. So you can see a situation where Leeds go up in second and we're being beat by Millwall 3 times a season. I just don't see it.
Right, hang on a minute. Everybody was saying that about Southampton last year. Well, no, I don't see us beating us 3 times. Look what happened. Southampton last year. I don't see them beating us 3 times.
Southampton had battered Millwall, mate, last season. Like, they're a well better side than Millwall. It's Millwall, mate. Fucking Millwall.
God, Danny, you really do. I don't hate Leeds. I don't hate Leeds. That's the thing.
You do like though. Like, I think you do like ruffling feathers, Danny. You do. You like ruffling feathers. Look at your face. Look at your face.
I ruffle feathers because I know it gets to people, and I love the thing. You know what I mean? But
look, I'm just going to poke him in here. Can you feel that, Danny? What? There's no in there, Danny. There's no in there. What's going on?
Yeah, there haven't been no in there since I was born, mate. Don't worry about that.
I silly boy. Nah, honestly, mate, I just think.
But these people saying to me, "Come back tomorrow." After the thing, if Millwall do beat Leeds tomorrow, I want all you lot back in, and an apology saying yes.
You know who will be in tomorrow if they win? Millwall fans.
Yeah, and
come to me every time.
I'll be with them because I want a Matty meltdown.
I'm more concerned that you want a Matty meltdown more than you want 3 points, mate.
No, Matty, I want us to beat them. I hate the fans. I hate the club. Everything else, I just don't think it's going to happen.
No, I think we're fine tomorrow, mate. I really do. I think we're fine tomorrow. I think our blip is over. I think our blip is as bad as a draw, backed up with a loss. And I think we're about to hit a really good run of fixtures. You look at those fixtures we've got coming up, it's a very favourable run, is that, Danny? Very favourable.
And have you seen Aronson hasn't been picked for US men's national team, so he won't be going?
No, Aronson hasn't. Good.
No.
To be fair, he shouldn't be picked, Danny. He hasn't been good enough, and we need him back at Thorpe Park's training, resting. 2 weeks off's good for him. And you might see him being another
yeah, you might be here every night, but none of you are all on my channel, are you, when I'm going live and stuff? So I'll jump over there and give it a subscribe.
Yeah, go over and give Danny a subscribe, then you can give him some shit over there.
I'll take it all and I'll fire it all back.
I know you will, mate. This channel's brilliant. Love how honest you are, mate. Cheers, buddy. Can only be yourself in this life, mate. Only be yourself. Danny, your comedy gold. He is into Dirty Leeds. He is. He needs to stick for that. Yeah, he does.
I'll hold my shit. I said to Joe Wayman last season, we're not going to sign anybody. If we do, I'll come on your channel, Joe, and apologise. We signed Roberts. I went on and apologised. So if they think I'll hold my shit.
Yeah. Matty, love your positive guess. I like to bring you the top banana. I will only bring you the top. I knew he'd come on with I knew what we were going to say. I knew we were going to come on and say we're going to lose 1-0, and he's quite forceful in that. But we're all entitled to his opinion. Danny tomorrow will look a fool when we win 4-0. I'm setting myself up for that, Danny.
If we win tomorrow, it won't be 4. It might be 1-2, lucky.
Oh, he's already turning, look. He's already turning. No,
I said if we win. I said if we win.
If we win. When we win. No, Danny, I think you are trying to look at things sensibly, but it does come across a bit negative. Some wild takes, mate. So Bamford and Phillips back in the leadership group next season.
Yeah, I wouldn't have Phillips back. He'll spend if he comes back, he'll be on half of his wages, which will be 75 grand a week. We're already moaning that Bamford's on 70 grand a week. I think he'll be on the same table as Bamford next season with Phillips.
Yeah. What USA have another player, they'll play in the 10. Unbelievable it is, mate. It is, isn't it, to believe somebody else could play in the 10.
Do you know what? And Gray and Chambers wasn't in the under-21 squad tonight, so they could be with the team tomorrow.
Really? Well, they're not?
Nope.
Don't even set that one up, mate. Harry Gray will get a hat-trick if he plays.
Just think, though, how funny would it be, right? If Aronson plays, takes him off, drops Pirro back to 10 and brings Harry Gray on instead of Joseph.
Be mad, that, wouldn't it? Mad, that.
Yeah, Sean Healy. I've never flip-flopped once. I've always said we'll finish second.
How many subs did you have before this? Danny's going to go down. That top banana says they're going to go down.
Here, I went live today, top banana, and I still got the same amount of subscribers, 137. I've had it since July last year. Don't bother me whether it goes down or not.
No, I love it. I love how you're honest, mate. End of the day, people, it's like you get a gut feeling, don't you? And you've got to go where you go. And if you feel Leeds are going to lose, you've got to say it. What I don't like is if people have these negative feelings, but they're too scared to say it. Like, you know full well, Danny, I'm going to disagree with you on tomorrow's result. You know full well that the chat we're going to turn and go, shut up, Danny, you know what we're talking about. But I do love how you don't give a shit. In life, in life, people are too scared to say how they feel. Regardless of how we think, the fact that you think we're going to get beat tomorrow against Millwall, who you detest, you don't like Millwall, you fucking hate them. But you still say, so I have to respect your opinion. Say, I think you're wrong. I'm going to laugh at you. I'm going to give you voice notes. I'm going to be screaming down phone when I get out of Ellen Road tomorrow, going, yeah. And you'll be happy. And you'll be happy.
And you know what? And if Millwall win, I'm going to be giving you voice notes as well.
Don't be laughing though, mate. You can just say I told you, but don't be laughing.
I won't laugh. I might put a laugh out loud on the end. And by the way, Mill.
At least I won't have to listen to that much tomorrow night, because with 391 they will get drowned out. Fucking hell, that was awful last game. That has to be the worst chant I fucking ever heard. Literally, that's all it is, Danny, as well. It just moo.
Yep.
Like fucking 1,000 fucking cows just mooing. It was so shit. Wild take for you, Mellier. Mellier scores a goal before the end of the season. That is wild. That is wild.
Mellier could score a goal. Everybody else has, so why not Mellier?
Nah, Mellier's not doing a Paul Robinson. There's Wilco Whites. He's put it in the chat. There you go, Danny Rumsey.
Cheers, it was already in chat, Sean, but there I ain't bothered. They can come over at my channel and give me as much shit as they want. I haven't watched our preview. I'll have a look afterwards. I'm assuming it's still a 1-0 loss. Yep, I said it today on my live. It was a 1-0 loss. Nah, that's sound that. See you later, Mark. Have a good night, wherever you're working on Monopole. I'm not one of those, Matt, that'll say, a 1-0 loss in front of you, but not say it on my live. No, I know. To be fair, Wilco Rice is right here. Support Danny, supports everyone else at 100% MLT. And he isn't always negative. He's had some games recently where he said Leeds will win. He just goes with his gut, don't you, Danny? But you, to be fair, you're around every channel. You support all those guys. You always do, which is much appreciated. We have to take advantage of it, says Callum. We do. That's the thing, Danny, innit? Regardless of what you think, what the score will be tomorrow, put your Leeds United out right now. You look at it, those two results tonight, massive favour for Leeds United. After such a shit last 7 days, Leeds have to be motivated for that. They have to, as a side, go and get 3 points tomorrow, regardless of what you think the score will be. This has, before we kicked the ball tomorrow, we should have been third for me. We should have been third. We haven't. They've actually dropped the ball for once, and it gives us the opportunity. It really does. If Leeds score early tomorrow, it'll be a rout. But I'm worried if it gets to half time and it's 0-0. Oh, don't get me wrong, mate. The longer that stays 0-0, it creeps into Millwall winning 1-0, doesn't it? And you know what we're like for shit house in a 1-0 loss. It happens a lot. I've sat there and seen it happen a few times this season. So yeah, it's a worry. The early goal, we got one against West Brom, and we still didn't catch. So that blew my mind against West Brom. But West Brom are a better side out than Millwall. They are. But the longer this stays 0-0, it is a worry. I can't lie, but I just don't think it'll stay 0-0 for long. Like, I think we'll be back top of league, mate, after 15 minutes. I think we're top of league after 15 minutes. Sat there at top again. Let's hope Firpo can keep his hands to himself this time as well. Yeah. Who won it? We had that debacle. What player won it? Because he'll be getting booed every touch of ball, won't he? Can't remember. I don't know, but he's playing tomorrow. Yeah, it will be Harry Gray. Adam, I will have to come up with a lookalike for you, mate, so I can call you that. I don't know what you're talking about there. I must have missed something. Rob Brookett, one thing I want to see, though, is the crowd needs to get the players up straight away. Yeah, it does, Rob. The crowd will be up for it tomorrow, 100%. You know what it was? The crowd will be up for it. It's whether the players will be up for it. You'll be able to tell in the first 15 minutes. Yeah, no, you usually can't you? That intensity is there, but I think after Portsmouth, it's been very flat for Leeds fan base. I've looked at the channels, people's numbers have been down. People haven't been, me personally, I haven't been watching much content. I haven't been asked because it's just been so shit. All since West Brom, it's been quite down this last week. But the fan base, look at me, I've come on bouncing the chat. We're all buzzing. It's like Leeds have won something today.
with them two dropping points. So the fan base has been elevated before we've even got in his cars and got to Ellen Road tomorrow. So the fan base will be booming tomorrow. 100%.
Without them results tonight, Matty, you'd have come on bouncing anyway because it's Millwall.
I would have been, yeah, but I'd have been like nervous bouncing. I'd have been like, ooh, but now I'm just like, fuck you, come on. I'm just like I'm proper up for it. But yeah, I would have been anyway. You know, I've said to you, this is the one I've been most nervous for a long time, but also I've been most excited for. It's been, I haven't had a YouTube channel long, but they've been the opposition fans, that all the ones really was proper come for me.
And you know what? Tomorrow night, if Leeds get beat, I'll be sick as a parrot. So everybody knows I'll be sick as a parrot. And I think Matty won't be answering my messages.
I won't. I'm gonna block you for 24 hours. I'm gonna block you for 24 hours, buddy. 100%. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I can't deal with you. Top banana, the players will be up for it. Just need to keep the top of the nerves. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I haven't thought at all season there'd be nerves in our team. I've always gone on about the mentality is better than last year, but Portsmouth there were definitely nerves in that Portsmouth game. I think playing second. I don't
think they were nervous. I don't think they were nervous, Matt. Do you know what I think it was? What? I think they got roughed up, and Leeds United can't play when they're getting roughed up. I
think there were a lot of it, Danny. I think they got roughed up and bullied, and we've got a soft underbelly. We've got a soft underbelly.
Yeah,
I think they were complacent. There were some players like Tanaka who thought he had more time at ball than what he did, and I do think there were nerves there. I think especially when we were 1-0 down. I feel like that last 20 minutes we looked nervous. We all game for me. We looked well off it, and I think that playing second hampered us. Whereas playing second this week, on this fixture, it's going to be the opposite because they drop points. If we'd have been sat in third, Danny, right now, and they'd have both won, that would have been psychologically the biggest blow for Leeds United after what's been such a fucking great run. The difference in being second and only a point behind, knowing a draw takes us back top tomorrow, which it isn't good enough a draw, but a draw takes us top again, is so much different than being third right now. It's a massive lift for players.
What gets me as well with people saying, "Oh, you know what I mean? With our results, we should be well clear," and that, and why we're so close to Sheffield and Burnley, because they're picking up results. You know what I mean? It's not as if. Yeah. Thing. I don't understand why people are saying, "Oh, we think." I always knew it. I've always said at the start of the season we'll finish second and it'll come down to the last game of the season.
And then Bamford will come on and get winner.
I think he will.
Wild take. That way. Wild take. No, get some of that again. Get gone. No. Callum asked you when you're next live, Danny needs to tune in.
I was live today, Callum. You missed it.
Oh, boo. Richard,
but you can go over and put your. If Leeds scores 7 tomorrow, I'll run round my estate naked shouting Elvis is alive.
Singing what? Elvis is alive.
Yeah.
Oh, Stephen, we will be top of the league as soon as the whistle is blown because we will be 0-0. Ah, Stephen, you bugger, you got me there. Yeah, you're right. We will. Yeah, I made myself a fool. But we will be top by 2 points after 15 minutes. That's
you're hoping. Yeah. After 15 minutes, if we're not winning, you're getting a voice note.
Mate, if we aren't winning after 15 minutes, regardless if we win or not, if we aren't winning after 20 minutes, I'll shave my tash off. And I don't want to shave it off. That's a big
tash. I won't even call it a tash. I'd just call it some fucking. Well, it looks like one of those. You know when you get them out of cracks and you get them black ones and you just stick it there.
Actually, I'm going back on that. No, I'm not shaving off. I love it. I'd rather run around streets naked than shave my tash off right now. I love it. We have to take our early chances tomorrow. Just look at the Portsmouth game. Yeah, Michael, we do. It's such an easy thing to say, innit? Score first, change its game. I do think if we'd have got that penalty, Danny, at Portsmouth, we win that game.
I don't.
And then the whole game. Yeah, but why wouldn't, if we were 1-0 up after 10 minutes away at Port, why wouldn't we win that game? What's making you say that?
Their keeper had their keeper played like Prem Neuer.
Yeah, but it'd have all changed if we'd have gone 1-0 up.
Not necessarily. Like tomorrow, I think Millwall keeper he'll be their man at match.
Well, they won't be the same keeper as last time, will they? Because that's him with that karate kick.
But that's their second choice goalkeeper. So
yeah, I know. But why has he been playing? Was that an FA Cup game as well? He did that.
Yeah, FA Cup.
Right,
yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I'm glad he ain't playing because he was bloody good at Ellen Road. Yeah, we're clear penalty. Yeah, 100%. Does it still count if we scored 8, Danny?
Yeah.
I think 4-0. You think 1-0. We're never going to agree, but tomorrow one of us will be right, one of us will be wrong, and it's going to be you who's wrong, my good friend. I love you.
And do you know what?
Wild.
And I'll take all the shit that people are going over onto my channel and fucking giving me shit. I'll take it all if Leeds win. I want us to win, but I just don't think it happens.
You can't really win now. You've said this because if Leeds win, you're going to get stick going. I don't know what you're talking about, but still you're happy. But then if Millwall win, you're going to look a right bastard if you start laughing because
up there for thinking, down there for dancing, Matty.
Show me some dance moves, then, Danny. Show me some dance moves.
Last time I danced, I did some break dancing, and that was when I was a kid because I thought break dancing meant you break every bone in your body.
Break dancing, yeah, true. Danny, you are my father. There you go, Darth Vader. Class. Oh well, guys, I think we're going to leave it at that. I've had fun tonight. It's been a really good start with the ending of those games. I came in bouncing. The chat's been popping up. It's been a really positive stream. I let Danny in.
And then I brought everybody back down to earth.
I opened door a little bit for Danny to come in. Danny just blew the door off the hinges and pissed everyone off. But it's been good banter. I love you, Danny. It's wild. You always know, Danny. Wild takes with Danny. Wild takes. Sometimes he gets them right. I'm telling you now, tomorrow he is wrong. 1,000,000%.
I'll tell you how much of a wild take I had when we played Bournemouth in Premiership. At half time, I said, right, I'm off home. We're 3-0 down, I'm off home. This ain't going to happen. Look what happened.
True. I know, but yeah, it's going to be a great one, mate. I'm going to be there. Match day vlog coming on Thursday morning. Player review, player ratings coming live Thursday night at 10.
I want to see the match day vlog if we lose.
Well, either way, you'll be seeing it, mate. You'll be seeing it.
I want to see it live from work again.
I'll tell you what, mate. None of those fibre cables I spliced on that day worked, mate. I had to redo them, mate. I tested them and they were like, fucking them. I'd put orange to green and all sorts. I'd done them all wrong, mate. Yeah, I definitely didn't get paid any money for that day's work. But yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen again.
I was Barbados today.
Miserable. I got there nice and sunny when I was driving there. Got there. Well, my mate was driving, then got there, pissing down with rain.
Yeah, I told you it was going to rain. I sent you a message saying it was going to rain.
Yeah, it was awful. I might have been in Scarborough, but when you're in a bloody warehouse, nowhere near beach, it's no good. So yeah, it's a nice little job to be fair, but it's nowhere near the nice bit of Scarborough. No fish and chips side of the seaside for me, buddy. But it is what it is. Work's work. So anyway, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Thanks for coming on, Danny. We'll do it again. Hopefully see you next time where you
see you all tomorrow. I win either way. So see you all tomorrow.
Good crack as always. Yeah, see you later, Danny. Thanks, mate. Take it easy.
Yeah, no problem.
See you later, Danny, my mate. I love Danny, man. Love him. Love it. Thanks for coming on, pal. Wild takes as always, but it's quality, man. Night all, great stream. Thanks, Wilco White. Cheers, Sean. Good crack tonight. 4-1 tomorrow, I say so. Top banana. Night, guys. Top show and guest. Come on, lads. Let's do this match on together. Yeah, man. You'll see it in their eyes when they come out of the tunnel. That's what I always look out for. Great point there, Michael. They will be up for it. Night all, best channel on the scene. It's not, but thank you, Callum. Love you a bit, bud. Thank you so much for watching. Loads to get through this week. 3 games in 6 days. Always going to be a lot of content. So keep tuned in. Please like, please subscribe. Match day vlog coming Thursday. Ratings coming Thursday night. There'll be some sort of pre-record coming out tomorrow night, straight after the game when I'm in car driving back. I'll let you know my raw emotions to hopefully an absolute scintillating final performance. Take the fucking roof off those rafters. Come on, Leeds. Let's do these. Let's absolutely do these. And then irrespective of what's happened this season, the 2-1-0 losses, who gives a shit? This is massive for Leeds United. They will love nothing more than to come and spoil the party. Will not fucking happen, though. I'm telling you now, will not happen. Thanks. Take care. Right? Yeah, you too. We have to win tomorrow and take advantage of Sheffield and Burnley ending the draw. 100%, buddy. We will, Superman fan. Aina, thank you as always. Always here, buddy. Much appreciated. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a good week, my friend. Great stream as always. 3-1 lead. We will take that. Who's that, Danny? He's got some bad takes. It is, isn't it, Danny? Danny talks sport. It's a good job you talk sport because that Danny talks shit. Danny talks shit. Come on. Right. Night all. Thanks so much. I've really enjoyed this one. It's been class. Really, really enjoyed it. Been in a really good mood. Love you all. Smash a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you all at some point tomorrow. Thank you so much. Take care.